Hey y'all, happy Sunday. I just got done taking some pictures. The scarf that I was working on is done. So Wyatt likes it. I did find it online. Not this color in particular, but other colors. Found it on the Yarnspirations website, and I found it on Amazon. The Yarnspirations website, you could buy the singles, but Amazon, the majority of what I have found that is not super expensive is, what's it called? In a 3-pack for about $35, $36. So, and it's a variety of colors, not this one in particular. But Wyatt likes it. It is machine washable and dryable. It is Red Heart. It is a bulky 5. It's Hygge. It looks like Hygge. Hygge. I found this one at Ollie's. Okay, so on the yarnspirations.com website, it comes in 2 sizes, the 5 ounce and the 8 ounce. The 8 ounce on the Yarnspiration website is $11.99 and $8.99 for the 5 ounce. So definitely did not buy them for that much. Bought 2 skeins. So I think I paid less than $10 for both of them. Mommy's out there talking to the kitty. I'm done. On to the next thing. Good Monday morning, y'all. It's quiet in my house. It's just me and Jasmine because both kids are in school. Mom is at work. And Jasmine is somewhere. I don't know where she is at. So I don't know. I'm getting my breakfast and then I'm gonna sit. What is it? It's 20:09. I'm gonna get my breakfast. I am going to sit and then until 9 o'clock. Then I'm gonna get up and then I'm gonna come into the kitchen and I am going to sweep and mop the kitchen and the dining room and the laundry room. While that is drying, I am going to fold the boys' clothes and get it put away. And then I am going to get my yoga mat out and do this third yoga video. I do need to go on Facebook and write down all of the monthly yoga classes that are in the gardens that I did last year, just so I have it marked off in my calendar, blocked off for me personally. Okay, because the bulk of the stuff in my planner are kids' appointments. So my eyes. Okay. So, and the monthly yoga classes are something that I did enjoy last year. So I may not have gotten any clips of it because even though I was off to the side a little bit, there was still other people, depending on like the class size and the location. That is hot. I'm just having some risotto for breakfast, honestly, because I don't feel like cooking right now. So Later on, I am going to grab the package out of my mom's room and go to Maurice's, return the sweater, and then go to Walmart and get Wyatt's a new pack of socks, because the majority of his socks have holes in them, and that really bothers him. Which I can't say that I blame him, because holes in my socks do bother me too. So I'm going to get him a pack of socks. So I am going to sit down, enjoy my breakfast, have some peace and quiet, clean in the kitchen so I can do some yoga. And, yeah, you know. Okay. Okay, y'all. I am about to get my yoga on. I have my bottle of water because I have a kitten. I don't know what happened here. Probably itty bitty. I have my yoga mat. I have my thing here. I just gotta work out the sun that is right there on the floor. Yes, the fan is going. I swept him off the kitchen floor. Spidey got watered. I took Spidey in the bathroom and just used the handheld shower head to give Spidey a good old soaking. Let it sit there. Look how pretty. I got my yoga strap and both of my blocks. So going to figure out how to position my yoga mat to where I am not in the sun. I did change my shirt because it was a long sleeve shirt and I was getting a little hot. So I'm gonna do some yoga, possibly eat some lunch, and then run some errands. I gotta go to Maurice's and Walmart at least. I don't know what happened with that big scratch right there. Or that one. So I'm going to return Mom's shirt at Maurice's, and then I am going to get Wyatt some socks. My hair is crazy. So that clock is wrong. No, it's not. It's just backwards. Yeah, so let me get my yoga done. Because the goal is to leave here about 12:30, which is in about an hour. So I can get everything done and not feel rushed. And, I mean, Maurice's and Walmart are on my way to Wyatt's school anyways. Baby hairs, I don't know how to get rid of them. So I am not super going out of my way. So I'm going to stop at Maurice's, do that, and then, stop at Walmart, which Maurice's and Walmart is like that far apart. They are in the same shopping complex type thing. So, anyways, yay. Okay, so for this yoga video, I just need this, my yoga strap, and a rolled up blanket. The first one that I tried to grab wasn't big enough, so anyways, we're gonna try that one. I got the mat kind of moved down, but I'm gonna still be partially in the sun. So anyways, I am going to get my yoga on, see if I could do a time lapse of it, see how it goes. So yeah, I had to pull that off my bed. But I will get it back on my bed. Might even wash it before I put it back on my bed. So let me see if I can set this time lapse up real quick. So yeah. I don't know where to put the phone at. I'll figure it out. Okay, I'm done. That one, I know I got to put that bowl in the dishwasher. That one was focusing on shoulders and posture. So, I liked it. I do have to put my stuff back. And it's a little after 12 o'clock. So 12:04 to be exact. I need 4 steps to get my 5,000. So anyways, that was a good yoga sesh. I'm going to try to keep going with this one person. So I don't know. There is a few more videos from her. So I don't know quite her name. Forget. Oh well. But yeah. Each one has been slightly different. So I am going to actually grab a few I'd like to eat before I go on my errands. Figure out what's for dinner too. But it smells good in here from mopping the floor. So yeah, I'll be back. I don't know if I'm going to do any more clips today or not, but I will see you in the next clip. Hello, kitty. He's okay. Okay, so it is after 6 p.m. and look, it is still daylight outside. I love this time of year. Look how pretty. I don't know what kitty that one is. Are you Lucy? Huh? I think you're Lucy. You're chunky. Yes, you are. You're a chunky little kitty. We like chunky little kitties. You're so pretty. Yes, you are. You're so pretty. Hey, y'all. Happy Thursday. Okay, so I have just been sitting here caking up yarn. Okay. Enjoying the peace and quiet, the mostly uninterrupted YouTube binging. I just finished up a Rainbow series, starting with like on this one channel. So do y'all know how I was trying to make a chunky sweater? Well, here's what is left of the chunky sweater. This is the back panel or the front panel or whatever. Yeah. This is the rest of it. The sleeve, that I had made the most progress redoing the other panel. I am frogging the entire thing. And I had to fire my yarn ball winder, which cakes up the yarn. I have this much left to frog. And instead, I am making the cakes, hold on. Okay, the cakes look like this. Okay, this is why it's yarn, by the way. The blue. And it's just not working. I had to fire the yarn ball winder because it was just driving me crazy. I had started the cake like 4 or 5 times. My hair's a disaster. I am going to finish taking this apart and balling it. This is going to be 6 skeins of yarn because that is well, I used 5.5 to make the thing, and then I'm just going to make a blanket instead, because I think I am going to get more use out of it. This is started out to be the cuff of the second sleeve that I was redoing, and then the first row. So it was basically like this plus this first row here. So this plus this of the cuff, but it was obviously much smaller. But this is all I have left to frog. The boys, the goal is to get this done pretty soon. It should take me about another 10-15 minutes to frog and roll. Almost the size of my head. I have 3 more skeins over here in the box that still have the paper on it. So it is the Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek Chunky. I don't know if I'm going to leave those 3 as is or add it to the monster ball. But we just been plugging away at this, frogging the sweater. Started this last night, and I think I got 4 rows done. After the running around and dealing with all the things yesterday, I just needed to sit down and do something that is mindless, where the only thing I had to count was the beginning chain. I was chatting with ChatGPT yesterday, and it said with the 10 skeins, with the 211 yards in each skein, that's 2,110 yards total. I should get a decent size blanket out of it. So I could go a max of 55 inches wide by like 60 to 65 inches long, which if I don't get to the 65 inches long, I'm not going to be upset because I could always turn it sideways. I am keeping with the half double crochet, which is this stitch right here, because I do like that in this color. It's something mindless, something that I will definitely use. Like right now, I'm in a tank top and I got my feet underneath a blanket. I do that in the summertime too. So I have 10 skeins total, so I should get a decently sized blanket out of it. So I am going to go back because I do want to take a shower before I go pick up the kids for their appointments. So it is already almost 11:30. It's 11:27 right now. So I've been at this for a couple of hours. I caked up the blue yarn plus the mushroom yarn So that is taking at least one break, answering some text messages. So I might bring it with me and work on it during the hour-long therapy appointments. So something mindless. And then I'll get started on picking the colors for the crochet pattern bingo that I don't know why I signed up for. Making an amigurumi. We'll see how that goes. Next time I may have to request no amigurumi. Hey y'all, happy Friday. I am just waiting in the car or in the truck for my youngest to get done, my sweet little Wyatt, to see how his Valentine's Day party went. I did have to go to Walmart this morning. Like, I dropped him off. I saw some kids carrying some Valentine's Day stuff, and I just forgot that tomorrow is Valentine's Day. My bad. But anyways, so I went to Walmart. I got my youngest like 2 different kinds of lollipops. One is the what's it called? The Tootsie Pops, and then the regular Dum Dums. The Dum Dums had a teacher card, so I put that in there, and then I made one for him from him. And then I made 3 extra to keep at the house so he could give one to me, one to Elijah, and one to my mom. And then I got each of them something for Valentine's Day. So while I was out, I stopped in at CVS and I got my Elijah's medication, and then I went into Ollie's. If they would have had the Juicy Couture yarn, velvet yarn that Joann Fabrics sold whenever they were open, I would have bought that for my Valentine's Day present. But they did not. They just had the Big Twist in 3 colors. I already have the cyan and the mushroom, and they still have the bright green. And they have the Red Heart Super Easy yarn in different colors. I was thinking about getting some brown and black, but I didn't feel like it, so I don't know what I would do with it, honestly. I have some of the, like, the lighter blue yarn in the So Easy, or the Super Easy, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So I might use the Big Twist yarn to make the 2 Big Twist yarns to make the baskets. So we will definitely see about that, because I have not figured it out. So I can crochet baskets, and I've thought about making Easter baskets to put up in the TDU shop that I have, to see if that sells. I did forget to check in to see if there was any orders, but I can do that when I get home, because I'll probably be home in like 15 minutes or so. So we'll see. But I am making a couple of scrap yarn baskets to put in the mystery boxes. I don't know if I will sell them separately or if I will put them in the mystery boxes. We'll see, I guess. But anyways, kids are starting to come out. I'm in the second group, so we're going to be moving here in a minute or so. It's Friday. The kids have a 3-day weekend. I don't know if my mom has a 3-day weekend too or not, but she stayed home today. Elijah's going to have at least a 4-day weekend because he didn't go to school today. Yeah. Frustrated. So, which is why crafting helps, crocheting helps, because I can use my hands for something. And we are moving. Hey, y'all, happy Saturday. We are.
It is Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
we are
happy.
Walking to the park. Why is there an H in the road?
I don't know.
But this morning I saw an orange leaf for some reason.
Okay.
And then I saw a yellow one.
Uh-huh.
I think. And then,
0.13 miles away from the house.
yeah, we're
So,
really far.
I got my bag. Going to crochet a little bit at the park once we get there. Asked Wyatt if he wanted to walk or drive. He said walk. So, anyways, that is what we are doing. He's got his monster trucks and his blanket.
Yeah, and a bit in my Gatorade.
And it's Gatorade. And I got a drink, too.
We both have things.
Uh-huh.
We both have bag.
Yep.
Aw. Hi, Bobby. Hi, dogs. Hi. Hi.
Okay, y'all, it is much later and I am obviously in my bedroom. I am crocheting Wyatt's blanket. I gave a list of the colors in the order that Wyatt wanted his blankets to be. It is this green, then blue, and then the other three greens. This one, and this one. And here's the blue for his hat. That'll be next. He wanted a knitted look hat, and my Centro, for whatever reason, doesn't like the loops and thread, and it doesn't like the big twist yarn. We all do it, okay? So it kept dropping stitches the one time. The first time I ran it through the Centro, the 48 pin, it got to like row 60 something and I noticed a drop stitch, and then the other 2 or 3 times it was within the first 10-20 rows, and I was like, yeah, I may have to take both of the Centros, the 22 pin and the 48 pin, apart, because I'm having trouble. This isn't thick yarn, so it's like a 4-weight, and the other one is a 4-weight too, but it's a little bit thinner than this one, so I don't know, and it just keeps getting stuck after a certain point on a certain pin, and I may just have to take them both apart and see what's going on with them. My 48 pin I've had it for probably a year and a half now. So, and I have used it quite a bit to make hats, to make scarves. So it may just needs cleaned out and greased. But I definitely want to use them both. I found somebody else to watch, Timid Designs. She's only, how many videos does she have? 5 videos in. I watched her episode 5, and then I decided to go back from the beginning, from episode 1. Watched episode 1, worked on this, and now I'm on episode 2. So I have subscribed to her videos, to her channel. She only has 132 subscribers, and 2 of them are me. My second channel, the Before the Fit vlogs, and the Before the Fit crafts, underscore crafts, and then the Before the Fit underscore vlogs. So, yeah, just binge watching. I'll probably finish this while I'm crocheting after, I get all of these videos airdropped over to that, to my tablet. Get my tablet, get the videos edited. So, but anyways, I am going to go. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Oh, I did want to say me and Wyatt walked, almost 2 miles. He rode his bike the majority of the time. I ended up stopping my Fitbit when we got to the park. I normally pause it and then unpause it on the way back, so it's just 1 for my trackers. On the way there, it was 0.72, but because I walked a little bit around, like, to go see Wyatt, because he wanted to ride a lap around the track that is at the walking distance park. But he ended up in the grass, and I was like, look, buddy, you could ride in the grass at the house. Okay, either walk or do it around the track, or we're going home. So with that little bit of extra walking, I got 0.92 miles. So Lindsay texted me today. She's doing her second in-person fun run at her sister's school, or not school. I don't know if it's school where her sister works. So yay for Lindsay. Anyways, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.